back, the Trouble Mile Mechanic. Hope you're enjoying our videos. Just thought we'd do a quick one. It's late afternoon, we'll do a quick video. After a couple of miles we got the day come in with little Briggs and Stratton sprint engines, carburettor problems, so we thought we'd do one just to show you. Okay, your little Briggs and Stratton tank me and the carburettor. It's on a lot of little Briggs sprint engines and your Mars, like a lot of your Victors, your Rovers and things like that. They all run a lot of these little motors. Okay, so to get this off your mower, you got your air filter sitting on top. Under the screw, take your air filter off. You got a 10mm here and a 13mm there. Under those, you got a linkage here. Just pop your linkage out, twist the tank, and it'll come off. So the first thing we want to do, as you can see, this one's pretty dirty and grubby. You're going to take some brake cleaner, or you can use carb clean, what you like. I'll give it a brake cleaner at the moment, so I'm going to use it. Make sure you give it all a clean down. Okay. Ideally you could do it with a brush if you wanted to. I'm just going to take out some air and blow that all off. Oops. So I'm just going to blow it all off. Oop, guns fell apart. Now you just want to do that to remove any of the dirt, loose dirt stuff like that. Now, if you've got a bit of fuel or anything left in it, some fuel in the tank, drain that out into a container. This one's pretty dry actually anyway, so it's okay. You can have a look down in the tank. See if there's any rust and stuff like that in there. If you have got rust built up in your tank, take a few spare nuts and drop them in there. Put some fuel in and shake it about. That'll loosen it all up and you'll be able to flush that out. Okay, so now we've got 5 screws that hold this carburettor on, all the way around here. So we're going to undo those, take them out. You can take that off out of your road. Okay. One holding here somewhere. Okay, so we've got our carb off. Carb's off the tank. You can have a look down in the tank there. Down here, make sure that's all nice and clean. Which we'll do before we put it all back together. This here's your main pickup line from the picks up fuel from the bottom of the tank. You just got a strainer there. Your main jet's in here. Now, what happens with these carburetors? They've got a diaphragm on them here. Now, this diaphragm gets a big bubble in it like so. Won't pump fuel. So you can sit there and push the primer as much as you like, and that will not pump the fuel up. When they get like that, you're not getting a full fuel supply. Take those screws out so I can get this off. So there we go, there's a better look at it. You can see the great big bubble and that's in it. If they've been sitting for a while, they'll also go brittle. So you've got to change them out. You've got a spring here. Do not lose that spring. You'll be in big trouble if you do. Take a flat screwdriver in our main jet. You just look around there, you'll see just here, there's a little flat side there. Now you need a little thin screwdriver like this one here. Put that in there and you can pop the jet out. There it is. Now this jet, you might be able to see, I don't know whether you will be able to, but there's several small holes in the side of that. They tend to block up. So what you do with this one here, you've got your primer. You can check your primer, you should be able to hear it. You can check that primer, take your carpet cleaner, and what you do, just go around and you spray it all down through there everywhere. That one there, I think it's that one. And you just give it all a good flush out. Just be careful that you don't get the stuff in your eyes. It will burn and sting like buggery. Okay, this particular little hole here, you put your spray down there, you should be able to feel this bubble moving. You can feel the pressure off the can onto that, you know your bubble's okay. Just make sure that it's not perished or anything like that. And you can hear it. When you push that, you should be able to hear it sucking the air. Okay, so now just take your air and just lightly give it a spray on. Give your pickup tube a good clean out. Now here, that's where it goes onto your manifold, onto your mower. You've got an O-ring, a rubber O-ring and a clip there. Just take those out. Take them out just like so. Sit them aside. In around here, a lot of dirt and that forms up in around here, so you want to make sure you get all that. So give that a good clean out and blow it off. Just like so. Now down in here, just down here, there's a jet, a little brass jet in there. Make sure you get plenty of spray down in there and try and spray it through it. Now I've got some gas fitted cleaners here, which are really good for these. So you just need a very thin piece of wire, cable tie off the old bread gloves used to be good. And what we do, we just put that in there like that, and we just work it. Don't force it, just until it goes through. Give another spray out. Give the carb hole a good clean down now. You've done that. Take this one here, put it down through that jet. Okay, that part's clean. Set that aside. Your rubber O-ring, just make sure that's in good condition. And this one is okay, it's not cracked or anything. Clean them off. Just give them a clean off. Now this O-ring, just make sure it's not flattened out. You get them really flattened, you're going to have to replace it, but that one's okay. It's still nice and round. So we can reuse that one. We'll take that now and we'll put that back in here. It goes in first. Just sits in there like so. Take this one here. We'll just wipe that one down. And it just presses down over the top. Clips in. Just like so. Okay. So next what we'll do, we'll take our jet and we'll brush some cleaner through that one. See that shooting out of there okay. Put your finger over the other end and force it back through there. You can see it coming out those several. You'll be able to see it coming out those little holes there. Try and get it so that you can. So they're coming out of there. Take your thin wire. Where are we? There we are. Take our thin wire and we'll put that down for the centre of it. And that'll just go through and just work it backwards and forwards a little bit. Pull that one out. Now the little holes. Now some of these have holes that go straight through them and others don't. Just go along with your wire and just put them in each one. And just move them about. Just move it about until you get that clean. Take your spray and spray it back down through the end of it. So they're coming out of there okay. Go the opposite way around. Just turn around and go through this end. There we go. Take some air. We'll blow that one out. Okay. So now he's clean. Now the little flat side, which is right there. Little flat side goes back into where you took it out. You'll be able to see where you took it out because there'll be an indentation where you're taking it out. Now make sure it clips right down. Sometimes you might have to just tap it a little bit so it seats flush. Take your little spring. Put your little spring back in. It sits over there. You've got to go back over this. There's a little node in there, just there. He goes back on that. Just like so. Okay. Here's our little filter strainer. Get that clean out. Just move it out of the road. And we'll just clean this one out. Just like so. He goes back over the top of your main jet. It's like a little sock. Goes over the top of that. Okay. So now we can put that aside for a minute. We'll take our tank. Take our tank and we'll clean down in here with it. Make sure it's all nice and clean in there everywhere. There is one hole there, you can see it come back out at the top there. Take it away. We'll just clean that out. Nice and clean down there now. We've got rid of all that crap that was in there. Okay. So now you will need a new diaphragm kit, or a new diaphragm for these. That's the part number there for it. Get them online or get them at your mower shop. Okay. Oh, the packet's quite tough. So you got one gasket, one diaphragm. Diaphragm goes on first. We're going to put our diaphragm on here first. So your diaphragm goes on first. Just like so. And your gasket goes on top of that. Take your carburettor and we put that back on. Make sure you got the right way around. Primer comes to the front. This is the front of the tank here. So it goes that way. I like to do it like this way too. I'll line it all up like that, take it off, and I'll put a couple of screws through. It just helps hold it in place for you. There you go, I've just put a couple of screws in there. So now we're going to take that and sit that in the tank. There we go. Take a screwdriver and tighten them down. Now they just need to be snug, they don't need to be over tightened, but I like to do them in a cross pattern. Just do them in a cross pattern, just like so. Okay, your cap, check your cap. Make sure you've got the cork air vent in there. Your tank, as I said, you flush that out. Make sure it's all clean before you put the car back on. So when that's right, use your little vent tube. Just clean it all off. They tend to get a bit of dirt and stuff in around them. Just make sure it's all nice and clean. And that one sits on there. So there we go guys, there you have it. One pulse strip carburettor cleaned. New diaphragm in it. So guys, issues with them, especially if you can't prime the fuel through. If you cannot prime that fuel through, they won't start, they won't run very well. And as you've seen, pretty quick and easy to do, not difficult. So now it goes back on the engine like so. Put your 10mm bolt in there, your 13mm bolt in there, and away you go. You can also check your linkages when they go in, just to make sure, but that's all fine. So that's basically about it to do on one of these carburettors. Pretty simple, and it'll save you some money. Okay guys, thank you.